Weather was also a mess outside of my
been.
window yesterday.
Yeah, we did have the storms moving through. Things have settled down now. We talked about the fog out there. It is going to be patchy, so don't let that sneak up on you as you head on out the door this morning. Otherwise, we're talking about those temperatures. We mentioned that as well. Upper 80s, low 90s we're looking at today. So we're going to be at least in the neighborhood of record highs, at least for today, and another warm day tomorrow before those temperatures really cool down later this week. But getting you on out to downtown Dallas right now, we're going to have partly cloudy skies out there for you here this morning. No rain or thunderstorms. Don't anticipate any here this morning. And the coverage today with those storms is going to be limited. We're looking at upper 60s with the temperatures now. Louisville at 67 along with Frisco. 66 getting out to Mesquite. Heading over to Rockwall, Terrell, and Kaufman. You're waking up to temperatures in the upper 60s this morning too. So as we go through the day, you see we'll have some sunshine out there. Those southwest winds really increasing, and that's going to help get those temperatures well into the upper 80s and low 90s today. There's that low end marginal risk for the severe storms we're talking about today. And if any storms that are able to develop today, damaging winds, large hail, that's going to be the main concern. But a large area of that does marginal risk across North Texas. So certainly not everyone going to see storms or severe weather today. And again, coverage only about 20% as we head into this afternoon. A little bit better chance, though, for those thunderstorms to fire up on Tuesday, as we are looking at another round of some showers and thunderstorms afternoon on Tuesday, heading on into early Wednesday. But then that begins to push a little farther east as we get into the afternoon and evening hours, and then things will be cooling down for us as we head on into the early part or the latter part of this week. So as we look at the timecast here for today, we are talking about that potential for the strong and severe thunderstorms out there, and then that does end for us as we go through the latter half of the week. But we will have that potential for some severe storms tomorrow, and you see that the slight risk area getting out toward Terrell, moving up toward Greenville, and then we'll have that enhanced risk for some severe storms late Tuesday afternoon, heading into the evening hours, getting into our northeastern counties. So again, large hail, damaging winds, and that isolated tornado threat will be there as well as we get into tomorrow. So again, stay weather aware the next couple of days early this week. And then we're talking about some much cooler air moving in, still a bit unsettled as we head into Easter weekend, but we'll go from the low 90s perhaps today, mid 80s tomorrow. So certainly a very warm start to the week. And then we're looking at below normal temperatures right through Friday, low mid 60s for those highs Thursday and Friday, with some of those overnight lows dipping down into the upper 40s. And for Easter weekend, we'll start to warm back up, but there will be a chance for some showers through the weekend and maybe some isolated thunderstorms there on Sunday.